This is Kevin Howell, the One Eyed Scout. Watch the One Eyed Scout show on TAN TV. Connect on all social media outlets, including Roku, Amazon Fire Stick. Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll see you there.
Coach Willie, San Antonio King Hoops, and you're watching TAN TV.
Thanks to everyone joining in. We've got a great guest tonight. First time talking to a dual sport athlete. And Elijah, would you just go ahead and just introduce yourself, name, school, graduation year?
My name is Elijah Favela. I go to Justin High School. I'm the class of 2025, and I play basketball and football.
Very cool. Very cool. You know what? What's been your favorite part about being a dual sport athlete?
My favorite part about being a dual sport athlete is that, that I always got something to do. When school's about to start, I'm all pumped up because it's football season. I'm really intense with football season, practicing and everything. But I still gotta, put up shots up during the season on the weekends, so like that when I got nothing to do because I got basketball season right after. So I just like how as soon as it's football, I go right to basketball, and then usually when basketball's done, I go right back to football like that.
That's cool, man. It's a very hectic schedule.
Yeah.
And how do you keep focus on keeping your grades and family time all intact?
Well, grades is a big part about, that's actually the biggest part about everything. I probably focus on my grades the most. So I probably just try to keep, my head up high and everything, stay focused on the grades part first. And then, when I get home, I spend time with my family like that. And then, like right before I go to sleep or I go an hour and a half to watch film.
Yeah, so I didn't think about having to watch film as a quarterback, but all right, rolling into your senior year, and I looking at like goals for your senior year, and I guess they would entail both football and basketball. But what would you say like team personal goals are you looking for?
For both or you said for basketball?
Either one or
Either.
both.
For both, for basketball, I definitely want to, I want to, have a winning season. I want to win the district championship, and I want to make a run, to the championship year for basketball. And for football, our biggest one right now is just getting into the playoffs. Next week we have basically a playoff game. So next week we got Buda Johnson. If we win, we make playoffs. If we lose, then we don't make playoffs. And so that's gonna be a big game for us. And if we win that one, I feel that we can make a run inside the playoffs. So that's the next big run playoffs in football too.
All right, and then is that game in Buda or is it at home?
It's gonna be at Buda too. Yeah.
All right. No, because I had told, matter of fact, I just told Kayla King
Yeah.
About 5 o'clock that I was coming to watch the girls' game. So I'm excited. It'll be my first Judson Rockets girls basketball game to see.
Okay.
So been waiting a long time. I should have done this a long time ago.
Yeah.
But you had one of the most unique experiences out of people I've been able to talk with. You actually got to play for your country.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit of how that selection process was?
So
Go ahead.
yeah, basically my dad, he played basketball overseas too. He played in Mexico and he also played in Belize. So when he was up in Belize, he actually lived in Belize for a couple years. So he basically played basketball there. They asked him to play, and he played like on just on teams in Belize. Well, they ended up seeing him, and they actually just like really liked him a lot. So they got his nationality and everything, and then he became a part of the Belize team, and he played on their national team. They played. Basically, after that, they always kept up with him. My dad would always post me on social media when I would do good and everything. So they found out that how they were going to be making a team as well. So they saw my dad posting me all the time, so they asked me if I wanted to play. So then I came down there, and I did a couple, kind of trial, and then yeah.
Very cool. So what was so that's the selection process. So what were the games like the practices like was it did it feel like a bigger stage than or was it all just basketball?
I mean, it was all just basketball, but it felt more intense. It felt like that I had more to lose because like back here in the States, like here in the States, like yeah, like every game's very tight. Everyone all your friends here, but like in Belize, like you're almost like a hero. Like if you're there and you're playing on that, you're almost like everyone looks up to you. So like and you're not just playing for yourself or your team, like you're playing for your whole country. And Belize is not very a big country. So we had a big arena, every single was all filled up to play. So like I feel like that's what just brought out more out of us.
Hey, go back about 5 seconds. It cut out and you couldn't make it.
Okay. I was saying how
Just pick up and we'll take care of it.
okay. Um I just feel like like it was just a really big scene because like back in Belize, it's not really like a really big country. So like when we go and we play and we're in the big arena, every single seat is all filled up. So it feels like it's more like you're playing more than just yourself and your team, like you're playing for the whole country. Everyone's at the games, everyone's there, and it just makes it really just really up. And I just feel like that's different from there.
That had to be a pretty prideful moment, you
Yeah.
know. And a lot of people don't get that opportunity.
Mm.
Um, so looking at leadership styles, um, do you feel like you're the same leader in football as you are in basketball? Do you take a little bit different role? How do you feel?
I feel like I play around the same for leadership for both. I feel in football, I think I'm a little more because because I have to be. I would say I would have to be. I have to tell the linemen what to do, what play to do. I have to tell them if we're going to do this. I got to tell them if we're going to change. I feel like I have to play a more leadership role as in that. But as
Mhm.
just being a leader on the basketball court too, I feel like I do the same thing for football and basketball. I'm always there trying to encourage my teammates, trying to make them do the right things, trying to pick them up when they're doing something bad, when they're doing well, then I let them know. So I feel like it's like the same thing, just a little different in football. I do.
Yeah, I wonder. That's what I was talking about. Oh, so what do you feel like? Because everybody I've talked to
Hmm.
has given me a distinct answer.
Okay.
Okay, what does Elijah bring to the basketball team after football?
What do I bring to the basketball team? I would say I bring scoring to the. I would say I bring scoring to the team. And I would say I just bring someone who just wants to win. I'm because like I'm a competitor. I really just want to win. I'll do whatever it takes to win. And
All right, so your guys got you. They said first you're gonna bring buckets, and then you're gonna bring energy.
yeah.
So your teammates got you pretty well on that front. Um, is there any preference? Do you like either sport more than the other?
Not really, no, because when I'm in football, I'm really focused on football. But but like when the basketball season starts, I do start to miss basketball a lot. I'm like, damn, I want to be on the court. But as soon
Yeah,
as I'm all into basketball. I'm getting really excited for basketball, doing basketball. Then I start missing football again. So I have them about the same. But when it's football, and when it's basketball, it's basketball. I don't really mess around, try to do too much. The other.
yeah, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, so this is year two with Coach Cantu.
Mhm.
Uh, how you feeling about rolling into that? Is it more comforting knowing what his style is?
Definitely. I feel like this season, just a lot smoother. I feel like last season, we were really good. We had a very good season, but I feel like this season is gonna be more smoother because we know the system, we know how it goes, and I feel like we're going to get better from that because now we know how he plays, and now we got an extra year with all of us. With the chemistry we're playing with him too. So I feel
Hmm.
like that like this is like a very heavy senior class now, and
Yeah.
all of us have all been playing since since like fifth grade. We fifth grade, so the chemistry's there. So now all of us being seniors now, I think there's gonna be
Very cool. All right. So we're gonna bring up that graphic. All right. Outside of your home stadium, your home basketball court, favorite place to play within the district?
favorite place to play
Football.
football. Football. I'm gonna say my favorite place to play in for football is East Central. I like playing at East Central for football. East, I don't know. I feel like East Central. Every time I go to East Central, it's always packed. Like it's always super duper packed. There's no seats. Like there's no seats at all. And usually when we go against them, it's usually their so, like their pickup game. They go crazy with all the stuff, and it's like super duper packed for that. So I like going against East Central.
All right. So same question, basketball.
Basketball, it's gonna be steel. I like playing at steel.
All right. 3 out of 4 of you have said Steel.
Uh,
So Devontae wants East Central for the same reason that you said football is what he said for basketball. All right, man. One more question. Get out of here.
okay.
Outside of football and outside of basketball, what's your hobbies?
My hobbies, know, video game or I'm either working out, going to the gym, or or something like that, or probably just hanging out with friends.
Yeah. Hanging out with family. That's always a good one. And then, yeah, man. Well, look, I appreciate your time. I really do. It was short notice, and you really came through. So, good luck this Friday. We play Johnson, Buda Johnson,
Yes, sir.
and I'll be cheering on the girls basketball.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
All right.